So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. He's got full, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Kane, in with the challenge. Sends it crossfield. And it's Messi. And it's Azar. Out to the right. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Schlotterbeck, a man who can do little wrong right now.
Well, he's been brilliant. Both his positioning and decision-making have been outstanding, and I'd expect he'll be quietly confident again here.
Kane. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. He's onside. Over to the other side. Well, that has not gone well. And this is Messi. He is through here. And the shot! And he's heaved it away. And this is Raul. Opts to play it back. And a chance! Oh, within an inch or two.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Valverde. Now it's Raul. Oh, lovely! Real chance! Goal! Milan! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Deftly away. There will be a throw-in. Serginho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Jimenez tries to clear. Azar! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that has been knocked clear. And the counter is on. Messi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Distributed tidily. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Tonali. Threads one in. Messi picks it up out wide. That's a decent clearance. Valverde. Robertson. Now Mbappe. And it's Valverde. Played out to the right. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Not the most accurate pass. And he's there to get it away. He's a sharp little ball here. Cross into the box. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Valverde played down the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe gets into a good position. Tries to get it clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. Hazard. Hazard going full steam ahead down the left flank. Turns back here, probably the best option. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Milan merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's straight offside. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Valverde. Now Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe. Serginho. Van Dijk. Chooses to go crossfield. Milan are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Schlotterbeck promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Messi. What a throw in. Camavinga. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Cross in. Messi. Kane. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Now it's Kane. Now it's Raul. That has been slung wide. Shot a goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Valverde. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Messi, he has found the way through. Very nicely done.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That is a brilliant interception. Kamavinga could move up a gear here. Now it's Messi. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Dani Olmo, that's really nicely played. Robertson getting this one clear.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Tonali did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe! And he thumps it clear. And he's there to retrieve it. He's found a way through. Kane. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Milan leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. This might and he shoots! Goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And that... Oh, it's hit the post! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Number 6.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Number 8. Fernandez. Substitution.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Donnarumma gets it away. 2 minutes to be added on. Kamavinga played through into space. He's in plenty of space here. Chance! Oh, it's come loose. And that is the last effort of the game. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Only permitted in designated areas within
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Milan come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Chance here to counter. And this is Dembele. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Schlotterbeck gets it clear. Camavinga. He's looking wide. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Guardiola. That's good play.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Keeper's dealt with that. Real chance! And that has skimmed the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Still goalless at the moment. And it's Kubo. Van Dijk. Oh, can he get onto this? Messi. Messi hurtling down that right flank. Oh, that's nice. He is just caressing the ball. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Camavinga. That's a good ball out wide. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Serginho. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. He's gone for goal! Good try, very good try, in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was. Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And this is Dembele, and he's been shifted off it. Raul. Onana does really well there, he is strong. And it's Camavinga. Guardiola. Nice control. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Now it's Kubo, he's got away. Alexander-Arnold. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Kubo. Smoothly does it. Tonali. Now it's Raul. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's neat. Alexander-Arnold. Out towards the flank. And it's Camavinga. Messi has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Messi!
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Added time.
Mbappe! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Crosses it in. Alexander-Arnold tries to clear.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Schlotterbeck. And Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yildiz. Now it's Dembele. Can he get it through? Eder Militao. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Kubo. Oh, well measured. And he welcomes it in. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely feet. Serginho delivers with whip. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that's a throw-in. Messi. And this is Dembele. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Plays a sharp little ball here. Real chance here. Messi. Kubo. Guardiola does well to get it back. And that has been cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice. Played into the middle.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Kubo. Yildiz. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Strong running down that left flank. Can he get on the end of this?
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Milan choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more
Substitution
movement
in
and
progress.
fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Camavinga. And he's had a hit. Loose ball now. And one more try. Goal, Milan! And at last the deadlock is broken. Now can they dare to dream?
Now that's just down to great character, Peter. It's so tempting to become disheartened having been pegged back once, but to do it all over again, that's fantastic.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Out to the right. And it's Olmo. Now it's Mbappe. Dani Olmo threads one in. Eder Militao deals with that comfortably.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Very much into the last knockings. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And they win it back again.
There will be 1 minute at a
Guardiola
time.
takes control of it and he's on the move. The final seconds now. And there goes the final whistle. A statement win on a crucial day.